Live alone, live abundantly. A journey through Buddhist wisdom and modern life living alone. The phrase might seem straightforward, but its emotional depth can surprise us. For some, it whispers promises of freedom and self-discovery. For others, it carries the weight of fear or the ache of loneliness. In a world buzzing with constant interaction, the thought of being alone can feel both enticing and intimidating. Yet hidden within this quiet space is an extraordinary opportunity, a chance to unravel who we are beneath the surface, to grow in ways we never imagined, and to find peace not in the absence of others, but in the presence of ourselves. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, silent forest. The path ahead is unknown, the stillness around you unfamiliar. It's a moment ripe with potential, a place where the noise of the world fades and the voice of your inner self becomes clear. This is what living alone can offer. It's not merely about the physical state of being by yourself. It's about stepping into a sacred space of self-discovery. Inspired by the teachings of Buddha, this journey reveals that solitude is not a void to be feared, but a canvas on which the masterpiece of your life can be painted. In solitude, we meet our truest selves. We find freedom not just in making our own decisions, but in embracing our own thoughts. It's a profound act of courage and grace, an invitation to transform fear into strength and loneliness into a deep sense of connection with ourselves, with the world, and with something far greater. This exploration of living alone is not merely about surviving the silence. It's about thriving in it. Together, let's embark on this transformative journey, uncovering how solitude can enrich not just our own lives, but the way we touch the world around us. The quiet invitation. Why living alone matters. Imagine stepping into a silent room, the air thick with stillness. At first, it may feel overwhelming, an unfamiliar quiet wrapping around you like a blanket. The hum of activity that typically surrounds us, from buzzing notifications to the chatter of others, is suddenly absent. What replaces it is profound. A blank canvas waiting to be filled with the colors of your own life. Living alone is just like this. It's not merely about the absence of others, it's an invitation to meet yourself in a way you never have before. In a society that often equates busyness with purpose, solitude feels revolutionary. It's a rare chance to pause and listen, not to the endless demands of the world, but to the quieter voice within. Initially, this can be unnerving. What if the silence reveals thoughts and emotions you've been too busy to confront? What if the absence of others magnifies your fears of being alone? Yet therein lies the magic. Solitude is not a void to be feared. It is a sacred space where self-discovery begins. Buddha's teachings resonate deeply with this idea. Long before the noise of the modern world, he recognized the profound value of stillness and mindful living. His wisdom urges us to find balance, to embrace the present moment, and to welcome the gifts that come with self-reflection. Living alone presents a unique opportunity to bring these teachings to life. It invites us to step back from the rush, to reflect on what truly matters, and to grow in ways we never thought possible. Picture this. The quiet of your own space is not empty, but alive with potential. Each moment becomes an opportunity to shape your days with intention, to explore your interests, and to nurture your spirit. Living alone becomes less about isolation and more about a relationship with yourself. It's a journey of transformation, one that, if embraced, reveals a life rich with meaning, peace, and self-awareness. Embracing the silence, the first step to growth. Starting to live alone can feel like walking into uncharted territory. The silence may be disorienting at first, like stepping into a vast empty space where every sound echoes and every quiet moment stretches into eternity. For many, this quiet can feel unnerving, as if it amplifies insecurities or long-buried emotions. But what if we reframed it? What if silence isn't something to fear, but a rare treasure, fertile ground, where the seeds of self-awareness and creativity can flourish? In Buddhist philosophy, silence isn't emptiness, it's fullness. It's the kind of space where the mind can settle and the heart can speak. When we truly embrace it, silence becomes a teacher, guiding us to listen to our thoughts, our feelings, and the deeper truths that often go unheard in the noise of daily life. A friend of mine once shared her story of moving to a bustling city for work. She chose to live alone for the first time, trading the familiar sounds of family and friends for the quiet hum of her own apartment. At first, she felt lost in the stillness, unsure how to fill the evenings. Yet as the days passed, she discovered the beauty of solitude. She started journaling, pouring her thoughts onto the page. She tried meditating, learning to sit with her emotions rather than flee from them. She even taught herself to cook, savoring the simple joy of creating something nourishing with her own hands. What began as an intimidating experience transformed into a journey of profound self-discovery. This story reminds us that solitude is not an absence, but an opportunity. It's a canvas where we can paint the contours of our inner world, exploring what it means to truly be with ourselves. In these quiet moments, we find not isolation, but connection to our truest selves, to the world around us, and to the endless potential within. The beauty of self-reliance. Living alone teaches us to be self-reliant in ways that go far beyond the practical. It's not just about cooking your meals or paying your bills. It's about cultivating a deeper sense of self-respect and care, nurturing yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This journey is a profound act of love for oneself, a chance to grow into the person you were always meant to be. Buddha's teachings on balance and mindfulness remind us that self-care is not an indulgence, but a necessity, a cornerstone of living a fulfilling life. Picture this. Every time you prepare a meal for yourself, it's an act of mindfulness and gratitude. Selecting fresh ingredients, feeling the texture of vegetables as you chop them, and savoring each bite connects you to the present moment. Cooking becomes more than a chore. It transforms into a meditative ritual of caring for your body and spirit. Likewise, maintaining your space, whether it's cleaning, rearranging furniture, or adding small personal touches, isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating a sanctuary, a reflection of your inner peace and priorities. Beyond the physical, self-reliance also means recognizing and addressing your emotional and spiritual needs. It's about learning to sit with your thoughts, to process your feelings without judgment, and to find balance within. Perhaps it's through journaling, where you let your inner voice flow onto the page, or through meditation, where you observe your emotions like waves rising and falling. Each of these practices becomes a testament to your resilience and your ability to find peace within yourself. Living alone is an invitation to reclaim your autonomy and to view yourself as a person worthy of care and attention. Each step you take in this journey, from small acts of tidying up to deeper moments of reflection, reinforces the truth that you are capable, whole, and deserving of the effort it takes to thrive. In this space of self-reliance, you not only build a life for yourself, but also uncover a wellspring of inner strength and contentment that carries into every aspect of your being. Loneliness, a teacher, not an enemy. It's natural to feel lonely at times, but loneliness doesn't have to be an enemy. Instead of avoiding it, Buddhist teachings encourage us to sit with this emotion, to explore it without judgment. Like clouds drifting across the sky, feelings of loneliness are transient, fleeting moments that come and go. Observing these emotions, rather than resisting them, allows us to uncover profound insights about our inner selves. I recall meeting a remarkable woman during a retreat who shared her transformative experience. After her children left for college, she was left with an empty house and an aching sense of loss. At first, she tried to fill the void with distractions, endless TV shows, shopping trips, and even late-night snacks. Yet none of these brought her peace. One day, she decided to sit quietly and confront her loneliness head-on. She began meditating daily, sitting in silence and letting her emotions flow without clinging to them. Slowly but surely, she discovered a profound sense of contentment within herself. What she initially feared as loneliness evolved into solitude, a sanctuary of peace where she could reconnect with her true self. Practices like loving-kindness meditation, metta, were instrumental in her journey. By actively cultivating compassion for herself and extending that kindness to others, she bridged the emotional gap that loneliness had created. This practice reminded her of an essential truth. Even in solitude, we are inherently connected to something greater. Whether through the shared human experience, the natural world, or a higher spiritual plane, our lives are interwoven in countless unseen ways. Loneliness, when approached with patience and curiosity, can be a powerful teacher. It invites us to look inward, to better understand our needs, and to build a foundation of inner strength. It transforms isolation into an opportunity for growth, proving that even in our quietest moments, we are never truly alone. Building connections. The balance of solitude and community. Living alone doesn't mean isolating yourself. In fact, solitude can enhance our ability to form and cherish meaningful connections. Buddha emphasized the importance of Sangha, a supportive community, as a pillar of spiritual and emotional well-being. In modern times, this concept extends to finding companionship in countless ways. Whether it's joining a book club, volunteering for a cause you're passionate about, or engaging in online communities that resonate with your interests. Take, for example, someone who begins hosting a weekly dinner tradition with a few friends. At first, it's just a casual idea, a way to fill the quiet evenings. But as the weeks go by, these gatherings transform into a cornerstone of connection. Laughter fills the air, stories are shared, and bonds deepen. These moments remind us that solitude and community are not opposites. They are complementary. Solitude allows us to recharge and reflect, while community enriches our lives with warmth and shared humanity. In this balance, we find that living alone doesn't mean being lonely. Instead, it offers the freedom to seek out relationships that are genuine and fulfilling. Whether it's a simple conversation over coffee or the joy of participating in a group activity, these connections remind us of our shared humanity and the beauty of being part of something larger than ourselves. By embracing both solitude and community, we create a life that is vibrant, balanced, and deeply connected. Discovering inner peace. Living alone offers an unparalleled opportunity to find inner peace, a rare and precious gift in today's ever-connected world. Buddhist teachings emphasize the transformative power of mindfulness and meditation as tools to nurture serenity and balance. By taking even a few minutes each day to meditate, we give ourselves the chance to step back from the whirlwind of thoughts and emotions that often consume us. In this stillness, we become observers of our minds, watching thoughts drift by like leaves on a stream without being swept away by them. Nature, too, becomes a sanctuary for inner peace. Imagine the gentle rustle of leaves on a quiet morning walk or the soothing rhythm of waves lapping against the shore. These simple yet profound moments reconnect us to the present, grounding us in the beauty and tranquility that surround us. Sitting by a lake or standing beneath a vast open sky reminds us of our place in the natural world, a part of something much larger, timeless and serene. In solitude, these practices of mindfulness and communion with nature merge into a powerful source of clarity and calm. Each step in a park, each breath taken while observing the gentle dance of sunlight on water becomes an anchor to the here and now. Living alone provides us the space to cultivate this connection, transforming everyday moments into opportunities for reflection, growth, and profound peace. Adapting and thriving life is ever-changing, and living alone teaches us to adapt gracefully to its ebbs and flows. Every challenge, whether it's learning to fix a leaky faucet, navigating a career setback, or managing unexpected emotional struggles, becomes a valuable opportunity for growth. Like a tree bending in the wind, we learn to remain flexible yet steadfast, grounded in our resilience and inner strength. Buddha's concept of the middle way offers a timeless lesson in navigating these changes. It encourages us to find balance in all things, avoiding extremes and embracing moderation. When living alone, this balance is especially crucial. It means understanding when to lean on others for support and when to push ourselves toward independence. True self-reliance doesn't mean going it alone. It's about recognizing and appreciating the interdependence we share with the people and world around us. Picture this. You've been trying to repair something at home and find yourself stuck. Instead of frustration, this moment becomes a lesson in humility and connection as you reach out to a friend or expert for help. Alternatively, imagine solving a problem on your own after some perseverance. The pride and confidence that follows are unmatched. Living alone doesn't isolate us. It challenges us to engage more deeply with both ourselves and our communities. Each obstacle becomes a stepping stone towards self-discovery, resilience, and a richer appreciation for the support systems that surround us. Contentment and simplicity. One of the greatest lessons of solitude is discovering joy in the profound simplicity of life. Contentment doesn't stem from grand accomplishments or material success, but emerges in the quiet appreciation of life's small and often overlooked moments. It's the warmth of a steaming cup of tea cradled in your hands on a cold morning, the mesmerizing hues of a sunset painting the sky, or the quiet satisfaction of completing a task that once seemed daunting. These simple pleasures, when fully embraced, bring a unique and lasting sense of peace. Practicing gratitude daily opens our eyes to these blessings. As we pause to acknowledge the beauty in the ordinary, we train our minds to shift away from stress and towards a focus on what truly matters. Gratitude transforms our perspective, revealing richness in the simplest acts: a shared smile, the gentle sway of trees in the wind, or the feeling of sunlight warming our skin. By letting go of unnecessary worries and embracing these moments of simplicity, we cultivate a deep, enduring sense of fulfillment that weaves itself into every aspect of our lives. In solitude, this gratitude deepens, encouraging us to slow down and truly be present. It's in these quiet moments of reflection that we realize how little is needed to feel genuinely content. Each small joy becomes a stepping stone toward a life that is not only fulfilling, but deeply meaningful. A journey towards spiritual growth. Living alone creates space for spiritual exploration, a precious opportunity to step beyond the distractions of daily life and delve into life's deeper questions. What truly matters to us? What brings meaning to our existence? Solitude invites us to reflect on these profound questions with clarity and intention. It allows us to explore our inner landscape, uncovering layers of belief, values, and aspirations that might otherwise go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of shared spaces. Consider how meditation can transform these moments of quiet into a journey of self-discovery. Closing your eyes and turning inward, you begin to listen not just to your thoughts, but to the deeper rhythms of your soul. Reading sacred texts or philosophical works during this time can also provide inspiration and guidance, offering wisdom that resonates with your own experiences and illuminates new paths forward. Similarly, spending time in nature fosters a profound sense of connection to the world around us, reminding us of the beauty and interdependence of all life. To enhance this journey, creating a sacred space in your home becomes a powerful practice. It doesn't need to be elaborate or ornate. A quiet corner with a candle, a plant, or even a favorite book can become a sanctuary, a place that encourages reflection and invites calm. This space serves as a physical reminder of your commitment to spiritual growth and self-awareness. Whether you use it for prayer, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness, it becomes a refuge where you can reconnect with your inner self and the vastness of existence. In solitude, these spiritual practices flourish, offering not just answers, but also a sense of peace and purpose. The exploration of our spirituality while living alone reveals that we are never truly isolated. Instead, we are profoundly connected to ourselves, to the natural world, and to the infinite wisdom that surrounds and sustains us. Empowerment through independence. Ultimately, living alone is a journey of profound empowerment. It's not just about taking charge of your life. It's about embracing the courage to step into the unknown, trusting in your own capacity to navigate challenges, and discovering the unique strengths that make you who you are. Each decision you make, whether big or small, becomes a declaration of self-trust, a statement that you are capable of shaping your own destiny. Over time, these decisions build a foundation of confidence and resilience that extends far beyond the walls of your home. Buddha's teachings remind us that true freedom comes from within. It's the liberation that arises when we no longer seek validation from external sources, but instead find fulfillment in our own presence. Solitude, when embraced, becomes a portal to this inner freedom. It unlocks a world of endless possibilities for growth, for deeper connections with ourselves and others, and for a happiness that is rooted not in what we possess, but in who we are becoming. The takeaway: A life lived fully. Living alone isn't just a lifestyle, it's an adventure, a profound journey of growth, healing, and self-discovery. Imagine each day as an opportunity to turn inward, uncovering the richness within your own heart and mind. Inspired by the timeless wisdom of Buddha, we can approach this path with curiosity and compassion, learning to embrace the quiet moments and draw strength from our solitude. Yet this adventure is far from solitary. Even when we are physically alone, we are deeply connected to the beauty of the world that surrounds us, the love of those who touch our lives, and the boundless potential within ourselves. This realization transforms solitude into a source of joy and inspiration, showing us that we are never truly isolated. So as you navigate your own journey, take a moment to reflect on the lessons that solitude offers. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. What have you discovered about yourself through moments of quiet reflection? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring insights and meaningful conversations. Together, let's embrace the quiet, live abundantly, and let this shared exploration guide us all toward richer, more colorful lives.